The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. Don't get it twisted. Don't get up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Angel Reese just hit LeBron James with a full court press off the court after he tossed a no-look shout out to Caitlin Clark. That's right, Angel apparently thinks the King needs to be dethroned for cheering on a generational player with actual range. Somewhere in the chaos, she mistook respect for betrayal and responded like someone caught unfollowing their ex mid-argument. Get ready for a saga of salt, stat padding, and the pettiest rebound since high school drama met a group chat.
Not that many people that can relate to everything that she's been through. There's not that many folks that know what it's like to be in her shoes, but someone that does is LeBron James, right? And here is what he told Esquire when he was asked about Caitlin Clark. He said, I have a great deal of respect for her because I know exactly what it means to be drafted, to be the face of a franchise, and also get the scrutiny from a lot of people that don't believe you're ready for the next.
LeBron James, America's favorite sports oracle and part-time motivational Instagram captionist, has once again decided to bless the world with his royal thumbs up. This time, Caitlin Clark. Yes, the corn-fed sniper from Iowa, who's been turning the WNBA into her personal three-point practice session. And oh boy, the ripple effect that caused? Let's just say someone in Chicago Sky Blue is not thrilled, because the King hath spoken. And the court, well, it's melting down.
I get too starstruck from people, and that was like a moment that I was like, I knew I was going to meet him when I was coming to the game, and that's like one of my idols. Like, LeBron is the GOAT to me, so I don't know, it was just like a crazy moment where I got to meet him in the bed.
Now let's break this slow Myrtle train wreck down with all the sarcasm and flair it deserves. So there goes LeBron, fresh off another Lakers postseason cameo, deciding he needs to prop up the future of women's basketball. Nothing wrong with that, right? Except when you post a glowing Caitlin Clark fan letter on Instagram, you're not just complimenting her. You're basically slapping Angel Reese in the face with a crown emoji and yelling, "This is my rookie."
But LeBron James said, triple-double, basically. But I'm going to post it so you can see it. So here you go. LeBron James says, triple-dub, CC, great way to kick off the season. Clapping hands. That's what he said. That's what he tweeted. Congratulate someone on a triple-double. And this is the type of response the Crash Out Angel congregation is giving you today. They have lost it. I mean, if you need to go check some people into mental hospitals, a lot of people should get Baker acted right about now because they've all lost their minds.
And the timing? Impeccable. Right as Caitlin Clark pulls off a triple-double against, drumroll, the Chicago Sky. Yes, Angel Reese's team. The same game where Angel put up a spectacular 5-for-11 performance and probably left the court wondering if the Rim had a personal vendetta against her.
Now, if we can translate this to a win, your team...
Meanwhile, Clark was out there doing everything short of selling popcorn in the stands while torching the Sky defense. And LeBron? He was in full cheerleader mode, throwing digital confetti like a proud dad at a spelling bee. It's like the man forgot that Angel Reese even existed. Which, let's be honest, might explain why Reese is out here throwing more shade than a solar eclipse.
LeBron James, triple-double CC, great way to kick off the season. Isn't LeBron my GOAT, but she didn't even catch exactly what Angel did last night and got killed for it. I don't know what this exactly means, but by the way, this guy's actual content on Chicago Sky, actual content in the Sky, is actually pretty good. I've watched a couple of his videos. It's actually pretty good. I can't lie. Like, I genuinely can't lie. But, speak of Angel 2, LeBron triple-double, a real one. Thoughts on the Knicks. And straight away, you're seeing LeBron James. I'm 100% pulling.
Now, Angel Reese hasn't had the most graceful entry into the WNBA. She came in with a TikTok army, a massive brand, and more NIL deals than actual WNBA minutes. Everyone expected fireworks. What we got instead? Fire drills, explosions of frustration, a shooting percentage that makes you question whether the basketball gods are punishing her for something. Her debut season has been less queen of the court and more wrestling with air. It's like the Rim has a personal grudge. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is just skipping across the hardwood like it's prom night, draining logo threes like they owe her money. And it doesn't help that Reese is getting mocked on the court. because Kelsey Plum, yes, that Kelsey Plum, scored 28 points and hit Angel Reese with the dreaded too small gesture after dropping a layup on her. Too small is WNBA speak for please go back to the practice gym and think about your life choices.
So LeBron James is under attack himself now because he decided to shout out Caitlin Clark for her performance. There he is right here, triple dub CC. Great way to kick off the season. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do because the Angel Reese fans decided to come after LeBron.
At this point, even Reese's own reflection is probably whispering, girl, maybe take a pickleball. And let's talk about the fans, because the Twitter timeline, X timeline, exploded with nuclear memes the moment LeBron's post went live. LeBron adopts Caitlin Clark like Simba on Pride Rock. Angel Reese when she sees LeBron's post. Insert Jordan crying meme. WNBA drama hitting harder than Game of Thrones. The internet hasn't had this much fun since Elon tried to cage fight Zuckerberg. So what does Angel do? Well, she slaps back in the only way a modern athlete can. Passive-aggressive social media posts, eye-roll emojis, and media day side-eyes so sharp they could slice a basketball in half. Because Angel knows how this game works. In the court of public opinion, she's suddenly the villain in the Caitlin Clark cinematic universe. LeBron's endorsement didn't just pick a favorite, it handed Clark the Infinity Gauntlet.
Came off in the first few minutes. Angel Reese had played 8 minutes, 0 points, 7 rebounds. Not to mention she was 0 for 5 on layups. And with about 2 minutes left in this game, Chicago is getting completely blown out by New York, and Angel Reese has played the most minutes of any starter at 27. She is 0 for 8 on shot attempts. She has 2 points and 12 rebounds. So do you think the rumors are true that people just do not like to watch Angel Reese because they don't like her, or is it because she's not?
But here's the kicker. Clark didn't even ask for it. Caitlin's over here thanking LeBron like a grateful scholarship recipient. Oh my gosh, he's the GOAT. I grew up watching him. Meanwhile, Angel's probably watching that same video on loop like it's a hostage tape. And don't forget, the real salt in the wound? The Fever beat the Sky. And not just beat them, embarrass them. 93-58. That's not a basketball score. That's a someone forgot to show up score. That's a did the Sky leave their talent in the locker room score. Reese's team didn't just lose. They got dunked on, stepped over, memed into oblivion, and then asked to pay for parking. But let's be fair. Reese isn't just playing badly. She's struggling loudly. This isn't a quiet slump. It's a full-blown, televised unraveling. And every missed layup comes with a side of TikTok shade and a sprinkle of Twitter chaos. Now, if this were any other rookie, we'd just call it growing pains. But Angel Reese didn't come into the league quietly. She showed up with a crown emoji and a chip on her shoulder the size of a small SUV. She declared herself a generational talent. She marketed herself as the face of the league. And now, she's shooting like a sleep-deprived intern in a YMCA league.
Caitlin Clark did talk about some basketball in a sense during her time interview, and part of that was LeBron James. LeBron has come to Clark's defense on many occasions. LeBron, you know, the phrase is game recognizes game or real recognizes real. He has come out since she was in college, really, and supported her and talked about how she's the truth. He also said, you know, that the women of the WNBA, the reason for the changes they got, I think this was when the charter flight thing came out, was...
And Clark, on the other hand, is casually putting up NBA 2K numbers while getting a digital chest bump from LeBron. She's not trying to start drama, she's just playing ball, being unbothered, and letting the buckets do the talking. Which, by the way, is infuriating to anyone trying to play the villain arc. Because what do you do when your rival won't even throw you a bone of drama? Clark's entire response to the LeBron shout-out was basically, wow, thanks, King. That's super sweet. No subtweet, no clapback, just Iowa nice vibes, and a crossover that sent half the Sky bench into therapy. Meanwhile, Reese is stuck in a spiral of missed shots and why didn't he post me energy. This is the WNBA equivalent of that friend group where one person suddenly gets all the attention at brunch and another storms off to the bathroom pretending to have a stomach ache. Except instead of avocado toast, it's jump shots. And instead of brunch, it's primetime basketball.
LeBron never messaged me like directly, but it's been cool to like just see his support of myself and the W overall. Like you can tell he really watches and turns it on, and yeah, like he's been kind of a big fan of myself from college and now in the W. So, I mean, he's the greatest basketball player of all time. So I think that.
Now let's get real. Reese is talented. No one's denying that. But right now, she's delivering more headlines than highlights. And when LeBron looks at Clark and sees the future of women's basketball, Reese hears, "Not you." And the numbers don't lie. Clark's racking up triple doubles, and Reese is racking up tech fouls and shooting bricks like she's building affordable housing. You have to wonder if LeBron secretly regrets not spreading his love a little more evenly. But then again, LeBron loves winners. He always has. If you're on fire, he's your biggest fan. You're ice cold, well, he's still supportive, just from a distance. Like restraining order distance. And here's where it gets tragicomic. Reese is not just beefing with Clark. She's fighting a two-front war against her own stat sheet and the LeBron Clark fanfic machine. And when your enemies include the king himself and your own three-point percentage, you might want to schedule a sabbatical. At this rate, Reese might file a restraining order against ESPN's highlight reel because it's 90% Caitlin, 10% Angel misses another bunny at the rim. You know it's bad when the bench players on opposing teams start whispering "miss it" under their breath like a spell. And it works.
Guys, Caitlin's cooking. I'm talking about Martha Stewart, Gordon Ramsay cooking. She is cooking everybody in the WNBA right now. If you don't know Caitlin, here's a little backstory on her. She went to Iowa. She graduated from Iowa. She has the most points scored for a women's college basketball player ever. Not to mention, she has the most points scored out of any man ever in college basketball.
Drama's gotten so thick, HBO might as well ink a deal and call it Succession WNBA Edition. Caitlin Clark plays the composed, cutthroat Shiv, casually stacking points in magazine covers while Angel Reese storms into the locker room like Kendall Roy mid-spiral because LeBron forgot to post about her. To be fair, Reese still has time to flip the script. She's got the skills, the presence, and a TikTok following large enough to stage a coup. But the clock's ticking. This season's short, and the memes, eternal. She's teetering dangerously close to becoming a cautionary tale told through TikTok slideshows, complete with sad piano music and freeze frames of missed layups. Honestly, it's like she accidentally subscribed to a masterclass titled How to Fumble a Rookie Season in 4 Easy Steps. Step 1. Enter with maximum hype and a victory lap from college. Step 2. Deliver stat lines that make your coach sweat through 3 polos. Step 3. Pick a feud with the league's new golden girl, who, by the way, just got knighted by LeBron on Instagram. Step 4. Watch the internet roast you like it's Sunday brunch. But the wildest twist in this soap opera? LeBron wasn't even trying to throw shade and drop a diss track. He didn't even blink twice. He just saw greatness brewing in Clark and did what LeBron does. He gave it a spotlight. No malice, just a mid-screw moment of appreciation, and boom. The WNBA timeline lit up like someone tossed a firecracker into the group chat.
Do you think it's fair for Angel Reese to be painted as the villain? We know what Caitlin Clark has done for the WNBA. Last year, it was 22 WNBA games that got over 1 million views. Caitlin Clark participated in 19 of them. So it's a fact that she's brought more viewership. But is it fair for Angel Reese to get painted as the villain?
Unfortunately, yes, because she does it to herself. You feel me? That's the game she plays. She likes to talk a lot of trash. She likes to, because she's from Baltimore or something like that. That's her personality, right? She likes to get up in people's face. And you can do that, but if you don't have the game to back it up.
And if you think the drama ends here, oh no. This is just the first quarter of the season. There's plenty of time for more post-game jabs, viral interviews, Instagram shade, and passive-aggressive sneaker launches. We're witnessing the birth of the WNBA's greatest rivalry, one fueled not by hate, but by hashtags, hot takes, and LeBron James playing fantasy mentor like he's auditioning for Oprah's book club. You get a shout out. You get a shout out, Angel. We'll circle back. So buckle up. The Angel vs. Caitlin saga isn't over. It's just getting started. And LeBron? He'll be courtside, popcorn in hand, watching the chaos unfold like the king he is, completely unaware he just started the Petty Olympics. And knowing him, he'll post about it. But just when you thought this drama couldn't get any spicier, Angel Reese turned up the heat like she was auditioning for Real Housewives of the WNBA. Post-game interviews turned into cryptic TED Talks. Every sentence oozed subtext. Every side eye was practically a monologue. If you listened closely enough, you could hear her eyelashes mutter, "I deserve a LeBron post too."
clearly a better basketball player than Angel Reese.
But you know what's crazy? Because I don't.
But Angel Reese is a good player, but they just play two different positions. Like, it's not even the same type of game.
But there's always a conversation about, y'all don't see that? About who's better out of the two ladies, Caitlyn or Angel Reese. I always thought.
I don't see that conversation anymore.
Okay, not anymore, right? But in
Yeah.
the beginning, yes. And I actually started to watch some of the clips because I wanted to determine for myself. And then I was like, oh, Caitlyn is obviously really a great player. I don't know why they even have the conversation.
Now, the Reese rebranding tour has begun. Step 1, rally the "they hate confident black women" narrative, which, let's be honest, does have historical legs. But when you're shooting 2 for 9 and getting outscored by the halftime entertainment squad, the optics start to get murky. Suddenly, it's not about skill, it's about symbolism. And Angel, whether she likes it or not, is now being treated like the misunderstood anti-hero of the league. Think Loki with hoop earrings. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is just dribbling along, smiling like someone who's been gifted every Disney princess arc and still finds time to break ankles. She's out here doing commercials, magazine shoots, and casually redefining rookie expectations while acting like she just stumbled into all this by accident. The league? They're cashing in. The narrative is writing itself. One player's fighting ghosts, the other's floating on glitter, and every game they play, especially against each other, is now a full-blown cultural referendum. Are you Team Grit or Team Grace? Team Smoke or Team Smooth? Angel's bringing attitude and elbows. Caitlyn's bringing daggers and Disney smiles. And poor LeBron, he's just the unwitting catalyst of chaos. He thought he was giving flowers. Instead, he threw a Molotov cocktail into an already fragile locker room ecosystem.
I'm going to say this one time, very, very clear. Angel Reese fans, all you black supporters, you pro-black supporters, whatever you want to call yourselves, that's going on about this situation where Clark pushed Reese, leave LeBron alone.
I mean, wow. Shut the hell up, weak-ass N-word. Oh, I mean, honestly. Did you miss those Diddy parties yet? Question mark. Ooh. There's a lot of black athletes you could be celebrating instead of this YT girl. Is that supposed to be white girl? Is that what we're doing? Is that some slang for white girl? I don't know. For white? I don't know. Speak about Angel too. I mean, LeBron has been so pro-black that he's torched his reputation and lost half of the NBA fan base tuned out for 4.
But hey, this is what makes sports addictive. It's not just about stats, it's about ego, pride, shade, and the unrelenting thirst to be the one. And Angel Reese, make no mistake, is not going down quietly. She's got a mic, a platform, and just enough fury to turn this rookie season into a cinematic redemption arc or a headline-generating disaster. Either way, we'll be watching. Popcorn loaded, screams refreshed. Because drama this juicy only comes once a generation, and usually with LeBron's somewhat